Salutations, Internet. I'm Obe. Welcome to my hut. And I just walked a couple of houses in and clicked on the vendor. So here we go. Unlocked the A2000 and didn't do anything. I just talked to the vendor. AK-47. M133. The SVD. STG-90. Recurve bow. PKM. RPG-7. M34. That's interesting. Sixer. Alright. Scorpion. Webley Mark IV. At least I think it's a Webley, but it's a Mark IV. The M712. Okay. The real life designation of that gun would be the C97 Mauser. Us Americans call it the broom handle. The rest of the world won't know what the F the American is talking about, but that's okay. AJM-9. Okay. Ammo, buy and customize, sell. Sell $48,900 worth, or royals, I guess. Karate, Kirati, whatever their currency is. All sorts of random stuff. The nice thing though is we can do a quick sell, sell all unusable loot, crafting loot will be kept. Yes. No, we're not selling mom's note. And customize. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do I got? You know, in case it wasn't obnoxious enough. Unlocked. Oh my. Karate locations, loot, sidearms. Cool. The C97, the Webley Mark IV, the AJM-9, the Scorpion. Okay. So all of this is half of these have real life history. This is a Webley Mark IV. It was used during the 1800s in the British military. It served for a long time, over a few generations. It's a break action, so instead of the cylinder swinging out to the left or right about there where the mouse cursor is, right, and this whole action, the cylinder will swing up like this, the barrel swings down on that little hinge, and when it hits the end of its travel, there will be a little arm that pops up from the center of the cylinder that tosses all of the rounds out. So if you just open it with just a little bit of authority, just pop it just a tiny bit, it'll fling all your empty brass, then you reload it and snap it back into place. Good to go. The C97, or the quote broom handle, end quote, Mauser. Mauser is the company, the C97 is the designation. Broom handle is the nickname Americans give it because of the wooden handle there, reminded old Americans of their broom handles. This is one of the original auto-loading handguns. There is a magazine there. Originally, I think in most games, it has this magazine coming out, which I think they retrofitted, or they did another version of this at some point down the line. Again, check Forgotten Weapons YouTube channel, where that is a detachable box magazine, but originally that was not a detachable box magazine. It was a stripper clip fed. So you would pull the action back, and right there, that tiny divot is is a stripper clip guide. So you hold the action back, put the clip in the guide, and then strip the rounds from a metal clip into the action. The Scorpion. This was a Soviet era weapon design. I believe it's in 9mm Makarov, I want to say. I don't know if that's real or not, or if it was in the Makarov or if it was in another caliber. That sounds right to me. It was meant for actually tank crews. It wasn't meant to be an online fighting thing. It was meant to give the tank crews an emergency weapon. It's a small little compact weapon. And that little magazine holds 20 rounds. This little wire part is a stock. You just pop the underside of the barrel, just smack it, and it will unhinge this wire stock, and that's what you put against your chest. It's meant to give you more capabilities than a handgun, but small enough so that in the tight confines of a tank, the tank crews can still have something more than a pistol. This, I believe, I'm really fuzzy on the details of this one. I think this is Vietnam era grenade launcher. I believe you just pivot that open, put a new 40mm grenade or 37mm or whatever the ammo was, and then just bloop it out. That's why you have this as the aiming system, because those kind of projectile grenades don't run a straight line like a bullet does. They sort of arc. Now I'm realizing we're 7 minutes into the video and we've stared at menus and you've heard me talk about guns. I'm sorry. I hope you found that interesting. Alright. Weapons. Real. Definitely real. Designed and made in 1887. MP5, 1980s. I think, I'm not so certain on this, but I think that's a real weapon. I don't know much about it. This was adopted, I want to say, by the Imperial German military, like World War I government, in 1934. STG, I believe, is a modern German military. That's the FAMAS. That is French military. PKM. Remington R700, R or something. Obviously a bow is a bow. 700 Nitro refers to the caliber. It is an actual elephant hunting caliber. Okay.
Considering the war, you're lucky you can still buy and sell items. Stay safe.
Weapons. Let's... How much customizing can I do right now? Okay, we're good. Right, the other thing we need to talk about is skills. Generally, just like in Far Cry 3, you had, the path of the spider, the path of the crane, and the path of whatever else. We generally have offensive skills and defensive skills. Gains an additional health bar. Speed of repair tools greatly increased. Twice as many leaves for each plant you harvest. Does this give me... Moving target. Vehicles more damage before needing repairs. Aim and fire sidearm. We're going to go with extra health. The next one is going to be that. And then we have progress. Crafting. This was the other thing I need to talk to you guys. I'm sorry, I hope this isn't super boring. So we're going to craft the wallet. It required... Oh, I didn't even pay attention. I'm sorry. It's down here at the bottom. So the next one requires macaw skin, Assam... No. Macaque. Assam macaque skin. Loot bags require another somber skin. Dole, wild boar, pig, tiger, Asian rhino, yak, holster. This is Tibetan wolf skin. So we need 3 of those. Okay. Where's the blue thing? Can't go inside. Oh, yes I can. This is the door. And it's a collectible. Very nice. A trade. Is this the same thing? It is just the same thing. Okay. And that's what I have equipped currently. I'll tell... Sure. This will allow you to pass time, but we've done way too much of that.
There is new blood in the golden bath.
M for skills. Alright. Ride an elephant. I know there's one here that allows you to grab more skins per kill, I think.
This is why we will prevail. You are leaving them.
My husband loves to sew. He used to make clothes for the whole family. Now he
Saval
makes
says I
uniforms
shouldn't be
for the
doing
Golden
this.
Path.
I am teaching you to protect yourself. The tourist. I'm Amita. This is Bhadra.
Hi.
Keep working. Look, I overreacted back there. We're at war. We keep losing soldiers. The work keeps piling up.
Is there anything I can do? I'm not a soldier, and I want to help.
Okay. Sure. There's a farm not far from here. Kanan runs it, but she's old and she could use your help with some wild animals. I need you to keep the hides intact, so use this. Bhadra. What are you... Pick it up. Try again. Very good.
Wolfston, very good. It is that way. You can kind of see. Not really. So like, well, let's hope for the best. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, look, I know this isn't for most people, but for flying pitch, I like to be inverted. Oh, crikey. Well, could have ended worse. So I have the bow, not the AK. Okay. And I don't have that yet. Okay. Don't have the grappling hook.
I don't see what all the fuss is about.
Pretty colorful birds.
Fuck. Amita sent me over. She said you might have some kind of wild animal problem. Hey, Amita, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here.
Wolves are a common nuisance for Canaan Farm. She's killed off a number of them, but this year they're especially aggressive, and I'm worried about her. There's a den nearby. Clear it out, huh? I think Canaan has supplies stockpiled somewhere on her farm that you can use. And Ajay, skin your kills. We can always use the pelts.
Pardon me, lady, you don't know me, but I'm just gonna break in and take some of your stuff to help you. Okay, thanks, bye. My friend Mahabir. My best guess at that pronunciation. I know that it is a lot to ask of you to join with us in this fight, but after Pegamin's betrayal, we need to take a stand. No longer will Kirat allow outsiders to dictate her future. I do not know what the gods intend for us that Pagan has divided Kirat, but I know that resistance is our only option. My most heartfelt thanks to both yourself and Kinan for your continued support. Mohan Gale, August 1987. Okay, well, I guess that means that I've... Oh, alright, fine. Okay, so it's not a skill to get more pelts, it's just have and use the bow. I'm gonna guess somewhere in between. Too close. Come on, doggy. Take enemies and animals. There's a dog there, a wolf there. There's loot over here. The other loot is in the lake. We'll deal with that in a bit. That was a time when it would have been optimal to have the aiming reticle, but it's what I chose. I think the theory behind that weird aiming reticle is they're set at so many yard distance or meter distance. So like the top one you would use if they're so close, and the bottom one you would use if they're so far away. But that's literally all I know about it, and it's not really enough to be accurate with it. So there you go. Ah, Jay. Took a dead woman's undershirt? Rude. Can't even skin the wolf. How rude. Okay, we'll try this again. Problem is, if I get close with these things, I don't know what I'm... If I get too close, they're just going to close the distance. But I don't know what I'm doing with the bow in the meantime. Hold weapon wheel, press R to equip fire arrows, F to equip explosive arrow. Really? Interesting. Okay. Destroy the dead. So I can, what was it, R? Oh, F for explosive. Okay, it's in the bottom right. Gotcha. Turn to Keenan. F3 was it? That was close. All right. Hello, Wolfie Wolf. Ah, crap. You know we need that pig back there, but doesn't take long. We're just gonna grab this pig hide. Assume we don't scare the poor thing off first. There's loot up there. Right. I grabbed it the first time, but didn't grab it the second time. And come back here. Grab more arrows. I dove way too quick. Way too soon. Bag of rice. Well, it's almost ready to eat. It's just, you know, not hot. I mean, it's been soaking for days and spin the money wheel. Okay. No idea what anything resembling a cultural significance for that thing would be, but there you go.
Hey. Badra, how are you?
Good.
I, brought you these pelts. I thought maybe you could use them.
It's a good Ajay. But you keep them. She has enough for her Tanka paintings.
I'm sorry, Tanka what?
This one is about the life of a guru. This one is about the demon Yalung. This one is about the goddess Kira. And that one is about Badra, the next Tarun Matara. And Tarun Matara is a living goddess, if you believe Sabal. It's no life for a child, being treated as an object, thing. Thanks for your help. Later, we'll show you how to put those to good use.
Aha, can fast travel. Perfect. Did we already read this? Communal safe houses. Remember that safe houses are shared communal spaces for all Golden Path members. It's important that you leave each safe house in a clean and tidy state for the next soldiers. We all need to pitch in and help. Above all else, if you take anything from the trading post, you must leave money to cover the items. Longinus helps us with supplies, but we still need to pay him. We are not a charity, and supplies are scarce. Sabal. Longinus is a cool cat. He's a cool character. I'll do a quick sell. Yarp. And then weapons. You know, it's simple, but I am just... Let's see if I customize, can I put it? Yes. Sidearms only. What? Talking mushrooms. Okay. The HAM9 or the Webley. I mean, we just got done with 11 episodes of the AJM. So we'll go with the Webley. 6-shot break top service revolver used by the British in World War I. Yes, indeed. Doesn't. Alright, so it doesn't spin all the way around. Fine. Yep, you'd pull that back, and that's what allows it to hinge open. Okay. Alright, it's about...
Give him some morphine! And turn off that fucking radio!
What happened to him?
He fell. Pagan floods the airways and we have to endure his bullshit. Enough is enough! I told him to climb up the old bell tower, take over the transmitters, hijack the broadcast locally. Except...
I can do it.
Way to step up, brother. There's nobody guarding it, but it's a tricky climb. Promise me you won't fall.
I promise. I won't.
Ah, yes. Good old Far Cry. So what do we need next? Malayan taper skins. Oh, craft the quiver. Okay, that's good. Take that. Alright, we need tapers. Still only have 10 arrows. Okay, so let's refill that. Then we'll go take care of this.
The Golden Path leaders.
Actually, you know, that's wrapping up time. Yeah, that's wrapping up time. So, well, I'll show you the bed. A and D. 12 hours, accept. I'm going to advance it to the next day. Alright. Thank you everyone for spending your time with me today. I hope you found that intro entertaining or interesting today. Thank you for spending your time with me. Keep love in your hearts. Farewell for now.